Here's Chris Davis now. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Tanaka just to the left of the mound. 2 down.
Batting 7th.
Here's Seth Smith now. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Bird has it. A flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still down 3-0. A nice aerial shot there. The Inner Harbor in downtown Baltimore as we welcome you back to the Charm City. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Matt Holliday. He'll be the one to lead it off against Ubaldo Jimenez. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Ball 2.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking, I'm going to launch another.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Jones. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Greg Bird. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he takes ball 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks. And guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
Now the 1-1 home from Jimenez. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Kim is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Ready now, Wellington Castillo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Wellington Castillo.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. So one gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
The pitcher was acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
First pitch on its way. Adam Jones will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Has a look, now the pitch. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. Ready on 1-2, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Runners on first with one down. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ellsbury is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at bat, Hyun-Soo Kim. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tanaka pauses. Here's the first pitch. Hit out toward second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. Ready for another chance. Starlin Castro. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Now the 1-1 home from Jimenez. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And this misses from Jimenez, and that'll fill up the count now. 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's Didi Gregorius
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Ripped down the line, and that's through for a hit. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Here's Chase Headley. Pulled toward right center field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Judge.
From the belt, the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Machado. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now the first pitch from Jimenez. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch. That time, but a good eye. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. This is line to left. And that's going to get down out there. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Well, that's a big hit right there. With 2 outs, you just try to be simple. Put the ball in play, get a base hit, and drive the run in, and that's what he did right there.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And that is going to be all this afternoon for Ubaldo Jimenez. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Logan Verrett answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Brett Gardner stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Manny Machado.
In there for strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he takes strike two.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Chopped weakly to the left. There to take it is Headley. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And Trumbo will reach. He's got a base hit.
Now, that was a weird approach right there. He takes the first 2 pitches for strikes, and now you're thinking, 0-2, you're going to be defensive, right? No, he gets the next. Pitch and lines up for a single.
Here's Chris Davis now. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chris Davis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here, 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a deal. That one's got a chance. Ellsbury racing back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in to try it again. Matt Holliday comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Schoop is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Into the windup and the pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Digging in once again, Greg Bird. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Machado is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Starlin Castro.
He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. 2 out with the man at first. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees. But here's Seth Smith now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Ellsbury is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Sanchez has a play, and that ends the inning. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.